A few days ago, I asked for your support to stop the WHO proposed pandemic agreement. Thank you for your overwhelming support. Here are the videos.
The World Health Organization is currently busy working on a new version of the pandemic treaty. This new treaty is expected to be finalized still in 2024 and will grant the WHO unlimited powers over the sovereignty of individuals. I have prepared this declaration to make clear that I reject the pandemic treaty in its entirety. I do not recognize any authority from the WHO over my individual health. The sole person to decide if, and if so, which medical treatments for my personal health need to be undertaken is me. Nor do I recognize any authority from the WHO concerning measures following the concept of One Health as promoted by the WHO. I therefore reject the World Health Organization's authority concerning measures to save our climate and/or the health of this planet. I will therefore not comply with any measure either directly or indirectly proposed by the World Health Organization and which is executed by whichever organization of any type or state and country or whatever origin. Peter Hessels, 6 November 2024.
Hi, I'm Nancy and I reject the WHO pandemic agreement.
Hi, I'm Matt. I reject the WHO pandemic agreement.
Hello, I'm Alex Tan from Singapore and I reject the WHO pandemic agreement. Also, make America and the world great again. Never surrender. Fight, fight, fight.
I, Suryani, do not consent and reject the proposed WHO pandemic agreement.
I am definitely of Singapore. I outrightly reject the World Health Organization pandemic agreement.
Hi, I'm James Wu from Singapore. I strongly reject the WHO pandemic agreement.
I reject WHO pandemic agreement.
I reject the WHO proposed pandemic agreement.
Hi everyone, I reject and therefore I don't consent to the WHO pandemic agreement. No way. No way. My name is Joseph. I'm from Singapore. Thank you.
I reject the WHO proposed pandemic agreement.
I am Brad Bowyer from Singapore and I reject the WHO proposed pandemic agreement.
I reject the WHO pandemic agreement.
I, Wong Lai Fan from Singapore, strongly reject the WHO pandemic agreement.
I'm Joanna from Singapore. I reject the WHO pandemic treaty.
I am Sonawi of Singapore. I say no to WHO pandemic treaty agreement. I do not consent.
Hi everyone, my name is So and I'm from Singapore. I reject the WHO pandemic treaty. We need to get out of WHO. In fact, we need to get rid of WHO. WHO is not just a joke, it's a scam.
My name is Eugenia from Singapore. I strongly object the WHO pandemic agreement.
Hi, I'm John from Singapore and I reject the WHO pandemic agreement.
I'm Viola Sham from Singapore. I reject the WHO pandemic agreement.
I strongly reject the WHO pandemic agreement. After the COVID-19 pandemic and the COVID-19 vaccines roll out, many people suffered from complications as a result of vaccine injuries. The situation is getting out of hand and this is outrageous. The agenda of forcefully putting people under experimental jabs or therapies must be stopped. Personal health must be respected.
I'm Li Hong from Singapore. I reject the WHO pandemic agreement.
I reject the WHO pandemic agreement.
Hi, I'm Ida from Singapore, and I totally reject the World Health Organization's pandemic agreement. No to it. Absolutely no.
I'm Pam Chung from Singapore. I reject World Health Organization proposed pandemic agreement in Jesus' name.
James Hu from Singapore. I strongly reject World Health Organization proposed pandemic agreement in Jesus' name.
Hi, my name is Alan and I'm a Singaporean. As a sovereign human being, I reject the WHO pandemic agreement and make Singapore great again. Thank you.
Sawasdee krab. This is Dr. Attapon from Thailand, and I reject WHO pandemic agreement.
Hello, my name is Dr. Abhijat Kadana Pongsawe from Thailand, and I reject WHO pandemic agreement.
I'm Fa Siri An from Thailand. I strongly reject WHO pandemic agreement.
Hello, I'm Naranja from Thailand, and I reject the WHO pandemic agreement that is never for the real benefit for humanity.
My name is Vut Sayamwala from Bangkok, Thailand, and I reject the WHO pandemic agreement.